what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ivy and I just ran into my bookshelves. Today I'm going to be doing my April wrap-up and May TBR. I have 14 books read so far this year and my goal is 50, so we're like a little behind. But we're good. We'll get there. Firstly, we have Beautiful Creatures by Garcia and Margaret Stohl. So I read this for school. This follows Ethan, and he lives in this small southern town where literally nothing ever happens. That is, until Lena shows up in town and stuff starts happening. Wow! Lena is kind of like magical and different and stuff, and Ethan is drawn to her and he doesn't know why. The story is filled with magic and romance and suspense, and it's a ton of fun. So I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really intriguing and interesting. I liked the characters quite a bit, and I found their connection to be very fun to read about. I really enjoyed the magic system in this book. I just thought that the plot was kind of boring. Maybe it's how long this book is, but it moved very, very, very slowly, and I don't know. I have so little patience. But I did like this, and so I'm probably going to continue the series. So I also read 5 Feet Apart by Rachael Lippincott this month. This book is about Stella and Will, and both of them have cystic fibrosis, and because of that they can't come within 6 feet because of that they can't come within 6 feet because of that they can't come within 6 feet of each other because they will die. Or they could die. Sorry, I'm just a little dramatic. That becomes a problem when they fall in love! This has a movie that came out and I read it thinking I was gonna see the movie, but like I didn't, and I don't know if I ever will. But I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really, really good and emotional and heart-wrenching in all the best ways. I thought it was really enjoyable, but I did have a couple issues with it. One of them being that literally anything that could possibly go wrong in the characters' lives went wrong. Like, I kid you not. Nothing went right ever. Just ridiculous stuff was happening, and it was good, but a little over the top. The other thing that I didn't like very much was how the two main characters, Stella and Will, kind of fit into these stereotypes that you see a lot in these types of books. Stella's like the goody two-shoes girl who's like super organized and she's like never bent the rules at all, and then Will's like this rebel kid and he doesn't care about the rules and he just wants to have fun, but he like deep down he's like a good guy. Like those kind of people. I just wish they weren't so generic. But that's okay, whatever, I still enjoyed it. The last book that I read this beautiful month of April, that was Allegiant by Veronica Roth. So Allegiant is the 3rd book in the Divergent trilogy, which I'm guessing you've probably read because, like, who hasn't at this point? In the 1st book, Divergent, society is divided into factions based on your personality. So when you turn 16, you choose what faction you're going to live in for the rest of your life. Our main character, Beatrice, is Divergent, and that means she doesn't fit into a faction, and that also means that the government hates her. So that, as you can imagine, leads to some drama. So I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I had very mixed feelings about it. I thought it was a very solid conclusion to a very good series. I really, really loved Tris and Tobias and their relationship, but I felt like the other characters were just kind of there. I don't know, they were kind of flat. Although Christina, she had a good arc. But other than that, man, and maybe Kara, I honestly don't know. The ending was shocking, to say the least. I was sort of upset. I was kind of emotional about it, but not too bad. I guess I just wasn't like invested enough in the characters and their stories to, I don't know. I just think that my expectations were so high for this book because I don't even know why. But I feel like they were up here, and then it ended up being, like, kind of up here. Which, I mean, it was still good. it wasn't as like, oh my gosh, that was so incredible, like, wow, like, it just wasn't that for me, and I mean, that's okay. Moving on to my TBR of what I want to read this month. I better get a move on if I want to beat my Goodreads challenge. First, we have one that I am so excited about because, well, we'll get there. So first of all, I'm going to read Dear Evan Hansen by Emmich. As you probably know, this is the novelization of Broadway's hit musical of the same name, Dear Evan Hansen, and I decided to pick this up because I am seeing the show at the very beginning of June. I'm going to be going to BookCon in New York, and while I'm there, I'm going to see this. And oh my god, you guys, I have never been more excited for anything in my life. Except maybe Endgame, which, well, whew. So yeah, that's happening, and I figured I should get to know the story, so here we are. Sorry if the camera angle changed. We had to clear some stuff out from my phone because we ran out of space. So I have started this, and so Evan has anxiety, and he doesn't have that many friends, and he's struggling with just getting through the day. He somehow finds himself mixed up in this big misunderstanding surrounding Connor Murphy, his classmate's death. But I am really liking it, and I cannot wait to see the show. I have listened to the soundtrack, and it is absolutely amazing, so I'm excited to see this on the stage. So next, I want to read another book that is going to be turned into a movie very soon. I believe like May 17th it comes out, and that is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. So basically all I know is that it follows Natasha, and she is getting deported like in a day or something, and she meets this dude Daniel, and a romance starts. It looks cute and probably really sad, so I'm ready for it. Finally, I want to read 4 by Veronica Roth, which is a collection of short stories about 4 from the Divergent trilogy, and yeah, that's basically it. This was on my TBR last month, not gonna lie. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are doing better with your Goodreads reading challenge if you have one, because I am not doing so well. But I will see you next time with another video.